Hey everyone, it's Noel here, and today I'm going to be showcasing my Naturia deck. Now, Naturia decks, I really think, base themselves around lockdown and just disabling your opponent from doing anything. I have ordered this whole deck in real life, minus Catastor and Black Rose, and so far it's working pretty well, to be honest, even against quite good competitive decks. But just as usual, in case you're looking just to speed run through, here's the total card tally. 3 Naturia Bamboo Shoots, 3 Naturia Cliffs, 3 Naturia Mantis, 3 Naturia Cosmobeet, 2 Naturia Fruitfly, 2 Naturia Stinkbug, 1 Naturia Rosewhip, 1 Naturia Antjaw, 1 Effect Veiler for the monsters. And for the spells, we have Book of Moon, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Mind Control, Lightning Vortex, and Pot of Avarice. We also run 2 Leodrake's mains, but you can replace that for 2 traps of any of your choice. For the traps, we run 2 Dark Bribe, 2 Bottomless, 2 Divine Wrath, Mirror Force, Dimensional Prison, Solemn Judgment, and Torrential Tribute. For the side deck, we run Ancient Fairy Dragon, 2 Naturia Barkion, 2 Naturia Beast, 2 Naturia Landoise, 1 Naturia Leodrake, an ally of Justice Catastor, Stardust Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, Mist Wurm, Colossal Fighter, Red Dragon Archfiend, and our 1 Exceed Wind-Up Zenmaines. Now I'm going to go through each card and tell you how it's useful, how to get it out, and how it combats stuff. So, first card, Naturia Bamboo Shoot. If this card is tribute summoned by tributing a Naturia monster, while this card remains face upon the field, your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards. This is overpowered. No spell and trap cards. That's just insane. If you're playing against spellbook decks, this ruins it entirely. It's pretty much like what's it called? It's like Eradicator Epidemic Virus, but for all spell and traps. But they keep them, so they lock up their back row with stuff they can't even use, not even conditional, and they just have to somehow get over this. And luckily, you have all of these traps as well to stop them from getting over it. It's probably one of the best cards in the deck, and you can use it to synchro for quite high stars just by using the tuners and stuff. Next we run 3 Naturia Cliff. If you've ever seen a Naturia deck in your whole life, you're going to know you need 3 Naturia Cliffs, because if it's sent from the field to the grave, special summon a level 4 or lower Naturia from your deck to your side of the field and face up attack. So, what I usually do is I set a Cliff, my opponent kills it, I special summon Cliff, then I summon any tuner, synchro for whatever, get out another tuner if I need to, and you just get out Cliff again if you want, or you could get out Mantis, which we'll get to. Really, it's just to spam special summoning Cliff, and with Pot of Avarice you can just recycle it all over again. Next we run 3 Mantis. This just stops your opponent normal summoning. Well, it doesn't, it kills it, so if they get their effect off when it's normal summoned, it's not too good, but you have to do some things. Cosmobeet, this is my level 2 tuner for the deck. This is really useful on the first turn, especially if you draw into like 2 or so, because your opponent can't attack, and you just special summon both of these as soon as your opponent sets the monster. Yeah, and it's a tuner, and you can just get it out so easily. Next we run 2 Naturia Fruitfly. When this is on the field, your opponent loses all of your opponent's face-up cards lose 300 attack and defense for each face-up Naturia monster you control. Once per turn, you can select a face-up monster your opponent controls with 0 defense and take control of it till the end phase. Now, I'm going to show you a quick chain you can do with this card. What you do, summon Antjaw, especially with wind-up decks, this is great. You summon Antjaw. When your opponent special summons a monster, you activate Fruitfly. Well, special summon it with Antjaw. If they special summon another one, get out another Fruitfly. This immediately means all your opponent's cards lose 1800 attack, and just to get over Antjaw they need something with 2200. It's a really useful card, and once per turn you can do a mind control, but you can attack with that card. So, and it's only your own opponent's monsters, so it gets its attack back when you control it, and it doesn't lose its effects. It's really overpowered. Next is Stinkbug. I really use this if I have Bamboo Shoot on the field, my opponent's got some bigger attack, and I just Stinkbug, negate the attack, or I just use it as my level 3 tuner alongside Rosewhip. Rosewhip, I don't use its effect that often. I can set it, and it's got quite tanky defense, but really I just use it if I have level 4 on the field or something, and I just need a synchro for 7. Antjaw, I've explained, I'd go into Fruitfly, and we just run one effective Veiler just in case. For the spells, Book of Moon, well, if my opponent gets something big out with low defense, I can Book of Moon it and then just break it with Bamboo Shoot or something. Double Mystical, get rid of the back row if I'm going to get out one of my synchros or something. Monster Reborn, Heavy, Dark Hole, Staples. Mind Control, just nick theirs so I can synchro. Lightning Vortex, it's just a quick way of killing some of theirs. And Pot of Avarice, just to recycle. We run double Leodrake's main. Its attack becomes 3000 till the end phase. Its effects are negated, but that's fine. 3000! Like, for example, this little cutie, his attack would go up by 2000. 2000! So overpowered. Next we run 2 Dark Bribe. I used to run 3, but 3 became a bit too much really for this deck. It's just to stop your opponent negating any of his synchros, or just dark holing or anything really. Double Bottomless because you just don't want your opponent to get anything bigger than, say, your Cliff, your Bamboo Shoots. Double Divine Wrath to stop any effect monsters at all. Mirror Force just to break the whole attack force apart. Dimensional Prison to get rid of their big guys. Judgment as usual, and Torrential Tribute just in case they're trying to spam summon. Now for the good part of the deck, the synchros. We run 3 level 5 synchros. I think we only run 2 level 6s. We run 4 level 7s. We run Stardust, Colossus, blah blah blah. Run quite a lot for level 8s, and then we just run Leodrake and Wurm for level 9. It's really easy to get out Leodrake, especially with this deck, because all you need is Naturia Cliff and, let's say, Cosmobeet on the field. You synchro for 6, you get out Barkion. You use Cliff's effect to special summon Stinkbug, and then you got out your 3000 attack Leodrake. And the good thing is it has no effect, so your opponent can't really effect Veiler or anything. Anyway, I'm going to go into what these are useful for. Fairy Dragon allows you to special summon them from your hand, which means you can just stall your opponent with Mantis, Fruitfly, etc, etc. Barkion, your opponent can't activate trap cards pretty much. Naturia Beast, your opponent can't activate spell cards. Landoise, your opponent can't activate monster effects. Leodrake, just a big tank. Catastor, I wouldn't usually get him out, but if my opponent's playing something that isn't dark, like a water deck, I just go into Catastor, and just destroy them. Stardust, just to stop them ruining me by effect monsters' effects. Black Rose, just to wipe the field occasionally and get a fresh start. Wurm, because it allows me to compose 3 cards, although I never really go into this card. And Colossal and Archfiend, just in case I need a level 8 with a bit more attack. And finally Zenmaines, because it's quite easy to get out with Antjaw. And yeah, that's the whole deck. I'll upload a video of this deck pretty soon. And after that, pick any of these decks and I will look into it for you. A lot of these are off deck lists. I will probably try and link to them in the description of those videos, but this one's my deck, so I'm probably going to go into X-Sabers because this X-Saber deck's really, really overpowered. Yeah, so I'll see you like a couple of days with my deck profile gaming of this video, so see you then.